Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector. Today's going to be a little bit of mail and a little bit of talking. And my talking's going to be about that I have finally seen the light on a couple of things. Well, one main thing with my collection, and I'll explain that in just a minute. And I have a feeling a lot of you will relate to what I'm going to talk about. But first off, this weekend, actually late last week, Julie and I had to go out of town for a funeral of one of Julie's family members passed away unexpectedly. So we had to go to a funeral up in Guymon, Oklahoma. Look it up on a map. It's in the middle of nowhere. But they have a Walmart in Guymon, Oklahoma. And so I had to run to Walmart to get some other things, and I just happened to go look at the baseball card aisle, and sure enough, I got my 2020 Topps complete set. This is the Walmart version, the green version, which I think has an opportunity to get parallels of $2.99, $99, and numbered 1 of 1. This could be the 1 of 1 box set. I'll never know because I'm not going to open it. But I was so happy to find one. I already had a friend that bought me one. Dave, Blue Jacket 66, bought me one, so I'll end up having two, and I'll probably open one of them, actually. But what's great about that is that kind of completes my run. So now I have a top set for 48 years straight, 1973 to 2020. So awesome. I got to keep the streak alive. Every year I just want to buy a set and call it a day. So I'm glad that I found one. And so anyway, got home and been thinking over the last few days. So we'll talk about kind of this me seeing the light thing. You know, probably the last week or so, I've been thinking through kind of how my Hall of Fame autograph collection is looking. In particularly my Perez-Steele collection. Now there's two main Perez-Steele postcard sets. Dick Perez has done a lot of other stuff, but his postcard sets, there's two main ones. There's one called the Celebration set. And there are 44 cards in that set, of which 41 can be signed. 3 of them, the people passed away literally the year they were released, so they're either extremely rare or impossible to find. So I've got pretty much all of them but like 3. So I have like 38 of the 41 that you can get. And then there's the Hall of Fame postcard set. And those look a little bit different. In fact, I'll use this to show because I got one in the mail just today, actually. Well, I mean, I picked it up today from our neighbor who had picked up our mail while we were out of town. So there's the Warren Spahn, and this is the Hall of Fame postcard set. So this is a set that was done for every Hall of Famer. They're numbered to 10,000 on the back, right there. So this is the Warren Spahn. I didn't have this one yet. And what's important about that is that I got that one, and I won an auction from Memory Lane Auctions that's going to be coming, and it's a bunch of the celebration cards. And so it got me thinking. I'm like going, okay, I literally have hundreds, well, maybe not hundreds, well over 100. I had over 100 just extras of Perez-Steele, either Hall of Fame postcards or mostly from the Celebration set. And I kept thinking, you know, at some point, back up. I've been, for my entire collecting career, so to speak, especially with the Hall of Famer stuff, I've been very weary about getting rid of any of it. I've been almost having that hoarder mentality of like, I just want to keep everything. It doesn't matter if I have it already or not. I mean, why get rid of it? What's the point? Yada, yada. I mean, I don't need the money, and why get rid of it? Well, I finally got to the point where I said, you know what? I don't need all these extra ones. I mean, and what I really want to do is get them the way I really want them to be, and that's graded, or not graded, just slabbed, authenticated, PSA slabbed, get them all in slabs so that I have all of them that I have that way. just get them all the one way that I want it to be long term for my collection. And really, I only need one. I mean, once you have one, like I don't need another Warren Spahn Hall of Fame postcard. I've got one right here, and it's a beautiful autograph, by the way. So it's slabbed, new lighthouse holder, yada yada. Perfect, great. So, and my other problem is I have a bunch that are raw. I have a bunch that are slabbed. So it's like I kind of had it two different ways. And then I had, this stack is much smaller now, but this is a stack of extras of the mostly 99% celebration postcards here. And I've already done 4 private deals with guys to start selling off the excess, start selling off the extras. And that's been great. I've enjoyed getting some things to some guys that didn't have them, that would enjoy them. I was able to get some money, because then what I did was the money was helpful, because then I took all of my raw ones that I had and I sent them off to Garrett Card Cutter to be encapsulated. So that all those sales that I did pretty much paid for that entire submission. And I submitted like 36 cards or something to Garrett, including some really big names, Ted Williams and Willie Mays and Hank Aaron and some of those guys that I only had them raw. And so now it's time to get them slabbed up, because I want all of my Hall of Fame postcards and all of my celebration postcards slabbed and all the same and all that kind of good stuff. Now I got the problem, I have to work through this. I don't know that I have an answer of, I have a lot of them that are slabbed in the old blue flip for PSA DNA. Some of them are graded, some of them aren't. Most of them are graded that I already have slabbed. Some of them aren't. The ones I'm getting in from the auction aren't going to be graded, but they are in the new PSA lighthouse holder. So now I'm going to have that. And I'm telling you, if you're a collector, anything like me, I am totally OCD about it. I mean, I really want everything to look the same. And that's really stupid. I'm not saying that makes any bloody sense at all. Like, what does it matter? They're slabbed. Who cares? I don't know. Just the aesthetics of it. I don't have a good answer for you, other than my brain just has a problem with it. And so I'll be working through that, personal issue of trying to work that out of what I want to do there. But I am excited about kind of paring back on all the extras that I have, turning that into an opportunity to, get some other stuff slabbed and all that kind of good stuff, and just help other collectors too, guys that want them for their collection that don't have them. I have extras, so why not? Again, kind of what all puts that in place. And so I won this auction a couple of weeks ago. 28 slabs, all celebration postcards, some of which I had, some of them I didn't, in terms of being slabbed. So that'll be coming. I'll show that off later. And then I saw Mike's video, Canadian Cards, where he showed off his Perez-Steele celebration cards that I had done a deal with him, some time ago, where he sent them off to PSA through Garrett as well. And they came back, and I was going, God, those are gorgeous. That's how I want all of mine to look. And that's, the wheels just start turning, and I start thinking, well, how bad do I really need all these extra ones? So, I've got a bunch of extras still, so if you have any interest in some, let me know. I've got one more deal pending that stack will go down just a little bit with one of my friends, but I've got some, so let me know if you have a list or whatever. Put it down below. Some guys you might be interested in. We can talk about it and come up with a deal. But if you haven't seen the Perez-Steele postcards, there's one right there. They're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. And they look so good signed and all that good stuff. So there you go. That is how I have seen the light to finally start getting rid of extras. And I guess it's important to define extra. For me, an extra is I literally have the same card. I'll still have a bunch of, Al Kaline autographs or Brooks Robinson or whatever, but they'll be different. They'll be player eras or different things, 5-star, you name it. But if I literally have the same card, multiples of it, do I really need another one? No, I really don't. And so I can turn that into something I don't have yet, or converting my collection over to being slabbed the way I really want it. So there you go. That is kind of what's going on with me. So I will cut it off here. 10 minutes. Thanks for watching all of it if you did. And love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Hit like, subscribe. Come on, join the Bench Clear, movement. Check out all the other great channels that are on the Bench Clear network, and we're really trying to put out great content. So thanks everybody for watching. Have a great one. Keep collecting.